Hello everyone, welcome back to Polygon Wizard Plays Minecraft. This is episode number 8. Today we're going to show you what I've been up to since our adventure last episode. Done a little bit of decorating in the house and things, so let's get started. Alright everyone, first off, I'm going to let you know that I recorded this entire episode, and when I reviewed the footage, found out my microphone did not record, so these comms are coming after the fact. I'm kind of watching the video back and trying to record comms, so hopefully I'll remember everything that I talked about, and it won't get a little too awkward, so let's go here. First, I'm showing off the library, showing you all the features, basically talking about how I have books everywhere now, and how I like the, the colors are really nice to have instead of just the wooden planks that we used to have in here. So, just as you can see, I'm showing off every spot I've got books in here now. Several bookshelves. It took many pieces of leather, many books to get all these bookshelves, but finally I have them, so I think I'm pretty much finished with the library now, except for this little room on the side, which I talked about here. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it yet. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions. It's really weird watching this back, because you wonder exactly what you were talking about and when you can't quite remember when you're looking around pointing at things. So hopefully this won't be too awkward for you guys. Anyway, this is the bedroom, the main bedroom I have, so talk about here, I was going to put some more bookshelves here probably instead of just having the one, but I just had one left over, so I've got a nice little lounge area here, sort of, where you can sit and relax and listen to records. And in a minute I'll show you how many I have. I've been doing a little bit of record collecting. I have 6. And a duplicate of one of them, that's why it's in the corner. I've been getting skeletons to do my dirty work at night, killing the creepers to give me some records, so I still don't have my favorite, which is Stall, which is sort of a jazzy one that if you ever watch the B-Team stuff with B00 and Generic B on the Minecraft server, that's the one they play in their B-Team hideout all the time. It's very sort of relaxing jazz kind of thing, but some of the ones I got here aren't too bad. When I originally recorded this, I said, which one of these records should I play? I don't know. How about for all you fans of How I Met Your Mother, Let's Go to the Mall. So I didn't want to lose that joke. Better late than never, I guess. It's kind of a lame joke, I know, but it was fun in the moment. So I'm just showing off. You got some hooks here and some shelvings. I put a bed back in here. It's a simple bedroom, but not too bad. I put in my little mirror sink area here, so I used the cauldron in behind the glass to sort of get it where it kind of looks like it reflects. You can't get the flower pot cup to go in there in the middle of the glass box, but it's still a cool effect. I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think about it. And if you think of any other, furniture features in the bedroom that I should have, let me know. One thing I did mention before when I was recording is that chest of drawers, I was going to maybe make it out of wood instead of stone, because I wasn't sure that I completely liked it. And then here I was just showing you that I put a bookshelf in a bed in the guest bedroom, and nothing else. Needs a little bit more work. So I put in a few shelves here as I go, but I don't really get anything super completely awesome. Just do a little bit of placing here. And I hide the bookshelf and decide, wait a minute, that might not have been a good idea. The joys of building. You place blocks and then realize, wait a minute, that's not what I want to do, that looks like crap. And then you step back and take a look and you realize, hey, that bed, I don't want it there, I want to move it somewhere else. And I'm sure that once I actually go back in here and do a little bit of work in this room, I'll probably rearrange it again. Just grooving to Mall right now, actually, re-listening to this. you know, in the moment when you're doing live comms, you kind of tone out some of the stuff, but when you're like going back here, you kind of listen to this audio again, you're like, oh yeah, I really like this song. And for the life of me, I have no idea why I went back into the bedroom there. Sorry if there's going to be a little bit of dead air here and there in here, guys. It's kind of hard to keep the stream going when you're just trying to keep up with the video. Oh yes, I'm showing off that I put tripwire hooks here for spigots because I think they look cool. I always forget that they exist because I rarely use them. But I think they look more like an actual, you know, water faucet than the levers do. And here's the storage room, looking a little bit prettier than last time I had it. Got a nice, pretty picture on all of them. Other than, you know, the few blank chests that I haven't used. This one is for rail and pistons and stuff in the future. Yeah, they're all pretty self-explanatory. Wood, items made of wood, stone, processed stone, plants. Which, yes, I have potatoes and carrots now. I found a few villages after the last episode. I think 3 different ones on my way. I made a sort of big circle around our plantation here. Built up some supplies, so we're going to plant those eventually, but not this episode. Extended sections like that I'm going to be calling the blah 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 times, where I don't remember what I said. Let's suit up! That's where I realized it was being nighttime, so I go back up to take a nice sleep, take a rest. Oh yes, take a look at the sunset and complain about the flickering windows. I really hate those guys. If you know of a way to get rid of flickering windows while keeping, you know, the stairs on there, because that's why it does it. You've got transparent block sort of on the top or bottom, so it flickers. The only way I know of to fix it is to replace it with regular full blocks again, and I don't want to do that. But it is very annoying, so if you guys know of a way to fix that, please let me know. Clump, clump, clumping through the house. Oh yes, I'm taking the not often used library exit. And now we're going up on the hill to show you a little bit of what I've built since last time. I have made a new home for the cows, which used to be over there. And I say something about that. Oh yes, I believe I'm talking about my plans to level that entire area back there to be about the house level so that I can plant fields. Because I've already got the wheat that surrounds the sort of river back there, the little lake. And so I wanted to put my potatoes and carrots and things in there too and make it sort of your agricultural farm fields over there, just small ones. So in order to do that, I gotta move the cows, so they're now going behind the house, and I gave them a little fancier digs. Got some hay and some water back there for them just to look nice, and hey, yes, there's water, jump, jump. So I talk a little bit about here, covers them from the rain a little bit, or at least a few of the cows. It just looks nicer than just having a square of fencing. And I think I might put chests back here eventually. Like, I designed this thing to be kind of modular, which I talk about later. In a minute, we're going to build another section. And like, yeah, I really don't remember what I talked about here. It's kind of funny in the moment. It seems like, yeah, you're doing all right. But then when you lose all that audio, you're like, oh, man, how did I fail this time? So eventually I want to build it out, and I'm going to have spots for cows, which in this episode I will expand it so that the cows have a double wide area, and I'm going to bring the sheep over here too, maybe add pigs later, who knows. This is going to be the livestock area. Moo moo, say the cows, get on with it. Build us a better home. Not really better, just bigger, I guess. They already have a better one than they used to be in. This one they can even, you know, stand on hay bales if they want. Yeah, in a minute, guys, the cows start getting really silly. And I had a, you know, fun reaction to it in the moment that I lost that I'm sad that I don't have. So we'll try to react to it again when it happens here in a minute or two. I'm sure you guys watching this will catch the mistake that I didn't catch live in the moment that I make here. See if you can figure out what I did, and I'm sure you'll notice as soon as the cows start doing something what I do, but I'll give you a heads up, get you guys looking for it. And here right off I have trouble putting blocks where I want them. Like, no, the blocks don't go there, what are you doing? Torch getting in the way, all sorts of stuff. And I believe I have to keep running back over here to double check how big the dimensions for these things are. Which is kind of silly when you think about it, because it's a pretty simple building. See, I can't even place the blocks there. Man, I'm just having trouble this episode. Yeah, it's really weird watching this back, because you normally, you know, for something else like a first-person shooter, you do a commentary afterwards, but for Minecraft, it's always live. So not doing it live is a little bit strange. I'm sure I'm making it just even more strange by pointing that out. Yes, the cow is trying to stand in the water and swim in there instead of just drinking it. Silly, silly cow. And yes, guys, that is my mistake. I made it 1 block tall. So, we'll call him Steve there, made it out. Hey guys, remember when Steve escaped? He just jumped over that back wall while he's building stuff. He made it out. Man, wish we could make it out of there. Hey, wait, what is Steve doing? Steve! No, you're supposed to be free. Why are you coming back? Oh no, guys. I like this place. Cows are gonna jump. It ain't the moon, fella. It's just a wall. Can't jump that. In a minute here, I realize I do not have all the supplies I need to build this place. I think it's pretty soon here, actually, because I wanted to build these spruce pillars, but I don't have any of the logs, so I decided I'm gonna go back, but I'm gonna go back after a bit, because I wanted to run over here and show you what our friend from last episode is up to, who still has no name. I got a couple suggestions, but you guys need to send me some more suggestions on what to name our canine friend. So as of yet, he's still unnamed, but he's giving himself a job. He seems to be a bit of a sheepdog. You're just sitting here watching him. So if that helps you to suggest names, then by all means. If it has nothing to do with sheep, that's cool too. I'm sure the sheep thing is going to have some of you suggest Jaxley again, but I'm not going to name the dog Jaxley. Well, it may be funny to the few people who know Jaxley. Like, I don't know. I don't want to name the dog that. Although if I did, then every time I actually was talking to Jaxley, I could refer to him as, hey, you dog, or something. But, you know, that small benefit isn't going to be enough for me to name our friend here Jaxley. I want him to have more of a dog name. I think here I was talking about when I level this hill, the mine that I haven't been back down in for a while is going to have its entrance moved down, or maybe completely moved to a different place since I'm going to be putting fields there, so time to head back into the house and grab some supplies. let's pointlessly go in and out of the gate. For apparently no reason. Watch the cows jump again. No, you can't get up there. Why do they do that? I don't ever want them to fix it, because I think it's hilarious that the cows like try to jump over things that they obviously cannot. I just think it'd be interesting to know why they even try. It's kind of silly. It's a roof, it's a cow. Get building, mister. Jump fail. Like half the time it's faster to just do blocks normally instead of trying to jump up and down and be fancy. Okay. Staring at the sun will get you eye damage there, buddy. This is almost like it's not me doing this. It's kind of funny that way. Blah blah blah, talking about how we're gonna keep building and let the sun go down. I remember here I was talking about how even if you're pretty good at placing stairs, they always manage to trick you up sometimes. And I've thought about making an actual video about stair placements, so if that would be helpful to some of you guys, then I will make one. Because I thought about doing sort of Minecraft basics or something, you know, as a video. Just do a few of those for certain things. Tips and tricks, what have you. The few that I actually know. Stairs is one of them, so maybe I think it'd be helpful for some, you know, Minecraft noobs out there, which a lot of you are not, and some of you are, so maybe I'll make one of those. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, if you'd like to see me make a video on stairs. You know, it seems kind of boring, almost, but maybe, you know, it wouldn't be a long video, but let me know what you think. Is that something you'd like to see me do? Yeah, there's some of this roof building that I'm totally going to skip for you guys. Because I fiddle with something and try to fix something like 15 times and end up putting it right back how it started. So we're going to skip a little bit of this, and I'll check back in when I'm finished here. Alright guys, here I'm trying to get rid of every single tiny little dark spot because I hate them. I had this building blown up about 3 times while I was building it, with creepers wandering up on me. So I might have overlit the place a little bit, but as you can see there's a crater there, and down here there's actually a cave that I left myself a note so I wouldn't forget. Because I kept wandering out of here even though it's lit up some down there, so I blocked it off, but left myself a note just in case when I'm digging around here later, or feel like exploring, I remember where it is. So that's right, beware of hidden caves. Sage advice. Okay guys, this is just a little bit here that I wanted to show you. I wanted to build myself a new shovel because I've been planning on it anyway, so I decided we're going to do it on camera so we can get a little bit of an enchant on it. I've been enchanting things not at level 30 because, as any of you know who play, it's a lot slower when you're going from level 20 to level 30 than it takes to go from 0 to 20. So I usually get partway into 20 as I'm, you know, killing mobs at night and all that stuff, and mining, getting the XP, and then I'll enchant the tools. So I've gotten an axe and a pick, and now I'm going to get me a shovel and see what I get. And I talk a little bit about enchanting here and getting specific levels, so sometimes if you're trying to get one it's easier to block off some of the bookshelves here, so I try and fail a few times to place the torches in the right spot to block it, and eventually I think I give up and do a level 20 or 22 enchant here. And I give a little bit more of an in-depth explanation that I do not remember right now, so basically it's talking about how the enchanting table uses the bookshelves around it to get the levels that it can do, so if you block it off, you can get specific levels, and then I totally fail because I don't block off enough and still get 30 because I do have extra bookshelves here than what you need. So there you go, you block off enough to get to 28. And you know, some people do this a lot fancier. They put pistons and buttons and switches so you can get specific enchant levels. Me, that just takes too much time to set up. I'll just throw some torches on there whenever I'm ready to enchant. That's just as easy. Besides, the setup we've got here is just a library. It's not really supposed to be anything with crazy moving mechanical parts, so leaving it as just the bare bones bookshelves I think is a good idea. Let me skip ahead here real quick and see what I get on the shovel, since I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, find efficiency 3, that's right. So I have an efficiency 3 diamond shovel. Not the best, not the worst, but you know, definitely better than what I had. So if I'm going to be clearing a bunch of land out there, it will definitely come in handy. Eventually I'll be building an XP farm somewhere so I can do a little bit more enchanting, but for right now, just do it every once in a while on a tool, and that's fine for me. Head back up here and show you guys what I finished earlier. I had just done a lot of fiddling on the roof trying to fix something that didn't need to be fixed. So this is kind of what we ended up with. It's kind of the too wide space for the cows. I'll probably add just a single line for the sheep and maybe then expand out for other sheep pens to do colors or something in the future. But for right now, the cows have a fancy place to live, and we'll get the sheep moved over here before next time. Maybe we'll level out that area over there, and we will plant some fields in the next episode or something. Get us some carrots and potatoes started. So everything's winding down right now. I think we're going to call this an episode. So see you next time.